This video will introduce you to clauses and the different ways they may appear on the SAT and ACT exams. Right now, you may be asking yourself, what is a clause? Clauses are the building blocks that create a sentence and must contain a subject and a verb. Clauses may stand alone as a simple sentence or may be joined with other clauses to form complex sentences. For the SAT and ACT, it is not important to know the definition of a clause. However, it is important to know a clause's function and when you are able to strip a clause from the sentence. There are many different types of clauses, but this video will focus on adjective clauses, which are clauses that are used to describe things within the sentence. These clauses typically start with the words who, which, or that. Who refers to a person, which refers to a thing, that also refers to a thing. So if both which and that refer to things, how do you tell the difference between these two words? And how do you know when to choose which or when to choose that on the test? The answer is simple. Follow this one rule to figure out which word to use. If information can be eliminated from the sentence so that the sentence will still make sense, use which. If the information cannot be eliminated from the sentence because the sentence will either no longer make sense or the main message will change, then use that. Because which can be removed from the sentence, it is considered a non-essential clause. Similarly, because that cannot be removed from the sentence, it is considered an essential clause. Who, which we will talk about later on in the video, can be used as both an essential and non-essential clause. Now, because which is non-essential, it must always be dressed, meaning a preposition or comma must always come before which. If you are unfamiliar with what a preposition is or what words are prepositions, please buy Guide to Grammar, written by Laura Wilson. The link to buy this book from Amazon is listed below. Meanwhile, because that is essential, this word must always be naked, meaning a preposition or comma should never come before a that clause. Let us look at the following sentences as examples. My blue sweater, which cost $25, has 2 pockets in the front. In this sentence, the which cost $25 can be removed and the sentence will still make sense. My blue sweater has 2 pockets in the front. Here the which clause makes the sentence more descriptive, but it is not essential. Note, this which clause is sandwiched between 2 commas. We hung the sign above the front door, which was painted bright red. This is another sentence that contains a non-essential which clause. Here, there is a comma separating the sentence, we hung the sign above the front door, and the non-essential clause, which was painted bright red, that is not a sentence but supports the main one. Now let us look at the essential clause that. Sue is upset that Jen bought the sunglasses. Sue is upset is a sentence, but it is essential to know why she is upset. This sentence loses important meaning when the that clause is removed. Here is another example. Joe knew that he needed to get to class. Joe knew. Joe knew what? That he needed to get to class. This that clause is essential to understanding this sentence. Now, who is different because who is a clause that can be used either as an essential or non-essential clause. If the who clause is necessary to retain the meaning of the sentence, then there shouldn't be commas placed around it. If the who clause does not present essential information and does not affect the main sentence if omitted, then place commas around it. Jackie knows who the winner is. Here, the essential clause, who the winner is, cannot be removed from the sentence without removing essential information. My sister, who is the oldest child in our family, loves to ski. The non-essential clause, who is the oldest child in our family, can be removed and the sentence will still contain its main meaning. My sister loves to ski. The who clause just adds description. That concludes everything you must know about essential and non-essential adjective clauses. Remember to check out our channel for more helpful strategies and how-to videos. Finally, be sure to go to www.wilsondailyprep.com for more online test prep, including daily SAT and ACT practice questions. Daily practice is the key to testing success.